Imagine this, the richest corporations in America making hundreds of billions of dollars, but paying almost nothing in taxes. How? By using a legal magic trick that hides money in plain sight. This is the story of the biggest tax scam ever, the system so complex, yet so brilliant, that it lets massive companies like Apple, Google, and GE stash profits overseas, while ordinary people keep footing the bill. Here's how the scam works. When big US corporations make profits abroad, they're supposed to pay US taxes when that money comes home. But there's a loophole. If they keep the money offshore, they can defer taxes indefinitely. So what do? They set up fake headquarters, sometimes just a mailbox, in places like Ireland, Bermuda, or the Cayman Islands. These countries charge almost zero taxes, turning them into secret treasure islands for corporate cash. By 2014, US corporations had hidden more than $2.1 trillion offshore. That's money that could have built schools, hospitals, or repaired roads. Instead, it's sitting in foreign vaults collecting dust. Take Apple, for example. They once claimed that one of their Irish subsidiaries earned $30 billion in profits, but somehow, it wasn't tax resident anywhere on Earth. That means they paid zero in taxes on billions in earnings. General Electric, they filed more than 57,000 pages of tax returns and still managed to pay nothing in federal income tax in certain years. Meanwhile, ExxonMobil, Pfizer, and Microsoft all used the same offshore trick to protect mountains of cash from taxation. And while they were moving profits to paradise, their lobbyists were busy convincing Congress to keep it legal. It wasn't a glitch in the system, it was the system. So who pays for all this? You do. Ordinary citizens, small business owners, everyday workers who can't afford an offshore account in the Cayman Islands. When corporations dodge taxes, governments collect less revenue. That means fewer public services, higher national debt, and more pressure on middle-class taxpayers. Experts estimate that if all this offshore money were taxed fairly, it could bring in hundreds of billions, enough to change the course of American infrastructure and education forever. Today, governments are finally trying to crack down, but the loopholes keep evolving. Corporations hire entire teams of lawyers and accountants, all to ensure they never pay their fair share. Tim Dickinson's Rolling Stone Exposed calls it exactly what it is, a rigged system built by the rich, for the rich. Because when the world's biggest companies stop contributing to the system that built them, the rest of us are the ones left paying the price. The biggest tax scam ever. When the richest stop paying, who picks up the tab?